Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a very interesting recipe using ostrich meat. Ostrich meat is a game bird and you can cook it two ways. Either very hot and fast or very low and slow. Today we are going to cook our ostrich meat very slow. And we are going to make a ostrich goulash. That's what Pranesh calls it, but I just call it a curry. Pranesh have been cooking ostrich meat for some times, but today is the first time we're going to show it on the channel with me cooking and he's guiding me step by step. For my ingredients, I have 500 grams of ostrich meat which is already cubed. I will open the packet and give it a quick rinse. I'm also using half a cup of oil. I've got 2 small onions that are sliced. I'm using a stem of leek, 4 cloves of garlic, and a sprinkle of paprika. Here I have a chicken stock pot which I'm going to dilute with 2 cups of hot water. I am going to need another cup of stock, which I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of vegetable stock. For my braising, I am going to use my whole spices, which is half a teaspoon of saunf, half a teaspoon of dhania seed, half a teaspoon of jeera. And this is optional, which is 1 teaspoon of mixed masala. And I'm also going to use a teaspoon of barbecue spice. This will be added to my flour. And I'm also going to use bay leaf and a teaspoon of salt to taste. I have 2 potatoes that are cubed in quarters and 1 carrot I sliced round. I'm also going to use half a cup of tomato puree, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I have half a cup of flour to coat my ostrich with. And then to garnish, I have some lovely fresh parsley. Firstly, I am going to rinse out my ostrich meat and then I am ready to fry. I've got my stove on moderate heat and I'm just going to add in my oil to the pot to heat up. And while this is heating up, here's my ostrich meat which I rinsed out and dried out thoroughly. To my half a cup of flour, I'm going to add in my 1 teaspoon of barbecue spice and give this a good mix. I'm going to use my hands. Just want to coat the flour to the meat and add them to my oil. I've got a little extra of my flour. If I need to thicken up my stew in the end, I'm going to use this. And I'm going to allow my ostrich meat to brown up. I've turned my ostrich meat twice and now it's nice and brown. We're just browning it a little so the meat seals. Now I'm ready to take this off. Using the same oil that I fried out the ostrich meat, I'm going to add in my onions, and I also cut my leek into the onions. So I'm going to put it all together into the pot. I will allow this to fry till soft. My onions has gone nice and soft and just turning into a golden brown color. Now I'm ready to put in my old spices, which is my jeera, my dhania, my saunf, and my bay leaf. Give this a nice mix. I forgot to mention that I'm going to use half a teaspoon of thyme. I'm using dry thyme. Now that it's winter, my fresh thyme has dried up. To this, I'm going to add in my garlic and allow the garlic to fry a little. I'm using my 1 teaspoon of mixed masala and a generous sprinkle of paprika. To my masalas, I'm just going to add my potatoes and carrots and allow this to fry a little. To my lightly fried carrots and potatoes, I'm going to add in my ostrich meat. I'm going to give this a nice mix. I'm also going to add in my salt. I'm going to use my 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and I'll allow it a few more minutes. I give this a nice mix and give it about 3 minutes. 3 minutes has passed while the meat was frying out. I'm going to add in my tomatoes puree, which is half a can, and I'll just allow this to cook for another 2 minutes. Two minutes has passed, and here in my measuring jug I added in my chicken stock, which is 2 cups, and my veg stock, which is 1 cup, and this is 3 cups into hot water. I'm just gonna pour it to the cooking. I'm going to allow this to come to the simmer, and in the meantime I've got my oven preheating to 175. My pot has come to a simmer. I'm going to cover with the lid and pop this into the oven for 60 to 90 minutes, but we will keep checking how our potato and meat is done. "60 minutes has passed and our ostrich curry is cooked. We've been checking it after 15 minutes and now it's done in the 60, and the salt is right. I'm just going to take it out of the oven now. Here you go. As you can see, it's done up very lovely and nice and thick. So that's the reason why we're not using the extra flour to thick it. And this is Pranesh's lovely, what curry you told?
Goulash.
It's looking just like mutton curry. Now we are ready to garnish and then we will serve. Here you go, your lovely looking ostrich goulash. We added a twist to it by using some masala, but is usually made with barbecue spice. I want to thank Pranesh for leading me through, and I learned a new recipe today. We served our ostrich with some lovely rice and the salad on the side. I hope you all also give this a try. We are never too old to learn some new recipes. And thank you all for watching. Hello again, everyone. I'm just stepping back in to say a very big thank you to all my viewers that gave me the lovely birthday wishes. There's too many comments to answer individually. Therefore, I want to say thank you to all my viewers that gave me the good and lovely messages. I really felt loved by all my viewers that sent me so beautiful comments, and I already felt so blessed to have you all with me, and I wish to continue for a couple more years. Thank you all again for watching, and love you all and keep watching. We'll catch you all on the next video.